I watched the ICE video yesterday, and it didn't upset me for the obvious reasons, the violence, of course, the hatred, the men standing with machine guns, the masked men standing with machine guns. Because I'll tell you, the last time I saw something like that was when I was in Kenya at security points and checkpoints, men with machine guns. And that was scary. So here in my own country, ICE agents with machine guns, that's really scary and there's no need for it. So I was watching this video and it was a dad trying to explain to his daughter what was going on. And she looked so scared. And it got me thinking of what we're leaving behind for our kids, the traces that we're leaving behind for our kids. What is it? Because right now it's violence. Right now it's hatred. That's what we're leaving for our kids right now in America. Whether you voted for Trump, whether you like him, whether you don't agree with him, whatever, can we all please agree that what's going on in America is not right? I remember not too long ago, that drag queens was the big topic. They were wanting to read to kids in school. The leftist political agenda was to spread homosexuality and all of that kind of stuff and, normalize it, all of that stuff. To me, I saw people wanting to read and educate kids. That's it. There wasn't an agenda. It was kindness. It was compassion. And, those drag queens volunteer. They love their community. And these are the people that we were supposed to fear. We're not supposed to fear the masked men with machine guns, but we were told to fear drag queens wanting to read to kids. Whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're Buddhist, I'm sorry, can you see Christ aligning himself with ICE? Seems like ICE is somebody, in the Trump administration, is somebody that Christ spoke out against. Muhammad, Buddha, do you think all of these figures would align themselves with hatred and violence? It doesn't make sense. So that's dad trying to explain what's going on with his daughter. That's all of us. Because we're going to have to explain to the next generation why that happened. Why we let it happen. I wrote my congressperson yesterday. I'm encouraging you to write your congresspeople. Whether you're a Republican, whether you're a Democrat, whether you're independent, the people, our Congress people, are working for us, the American people. They can't just excuse you because you are a Republican and you're writing a Democrat, or a Democrat writing a Republican, because we are all Americans and they work for us. What we say, they listen to and they vote for. So write your congressperson, say, listen, enough's enough. We don't want this violence. Stop ICE. Stop this violence. Stop the Trump administration. Enough is enough. And let's find some common ground right now that this isn't okay. This isn't what America is. They've got us so divided, so against each other on abortion, on transgender rights, and all of that. They're back here playing us, saying this is important, this is important, this is important, but don't mind the masked men. Pay no attention to the man behind that curtain. Isn't that the wizard said to Dorothy and the Scarecrow and the Tin Man and Lion? When they're like, this isn't right. Pay no attention. That's what the Trump administration is saying. Pay no attention to what's going on. We know best. They're attacking violent. They're cleaning our streets. We can see as American citizens what's going on. We don't need to be told. So let's stop being talked to. Let's stop being told what to believe and what's right and what's wrong, because we can see for ourselves. We can see. And somebody wanting to read to a child and show compassion and kindness, that's what we were told was wrong. And we're being told what's right is masked men killing American citizens. So the trace that I want to leave for my children and my grandchildren, and the trace that I want to leave for our next generation of Americans, isn't what's going on right now. So let's change it. Let's change it. We can do it. Write our congresspeople, peacefully protest, help our neighbors, help our communities, be there, show up. Let's show some compassion and some kindness, and let's leave that as a trace, not fear, because our kids need us to show up right now. That was evident from that girl talking to her dad. They need us to stand up and say, enough's enough. This isn't right. This isn't what America is, and you are safe.